All right, straight from the taint. Soy delicious or a big missed steak? Funny, Daily Mail. All right. I guess Mail Online. I guess, I don't know if, yeah, Mail Online, whatever. Tries the world's first plant based filet mignon with vegan fat made from sunflower oil and protein fibers that mimic real beef tissue.
What the fuck is that?
Okay. Created by a Slovenian firm called Juicy Marbles, the fake filet mignon contains fat made from sunflower oil, which is trash, by the way, and soy protein that mimics real flesh. Rather than using 3D printing or scaffolding, Juicy Marbles uses a patent pending machine to align layers of protein fiber, in quotes, from the bottom up. And here's like a picture of, let's see. This results in a texture that imitates the fibers found in beef tissue, resulting in juicy chunks that, quote, softly tear away. Or you could eat a real fucking steak and not be a soy boy. Juicy Marbles, filet mignon. Tender plant-based steaks. Gross is so bad for you. Check this shit out. All right, let's read this a little bit more. Juicy Marbles says on its website, the experience is exquisite, the texture firm yet velvety. As juicy chunks softly tear away, one may begin to question reality. Well, nope. Yeah, question reality. Sure. One may describe it as succulent, luscious, or outrageous even. I do think it's outrageous. Let's look at these ingredients. So you know what steak has in it? It has steak. That's the ingredient. This has water, soy protein, wheat protein, sunflower oil, beetroot powder to probably mimic the blood look, salt, yeast extract, iron, vitamin B12, thickeners, and emulsifiers. Excellent. So if you're actually eating meat, you'll get iron, you'll get vitamin B12. These added forms are not as readily absorbable. So people think like, hey, well, it's fortified by all these things. You're not absorbing it well. You don't absorb when you add, there's many different compounds. There's many different ways you can absorb, like forms of iron. There's different forms of vitamin B12. There's different forms of vitamin C. There's different forms of these things. They're not as easily or readily absorbable when you add it because it's fucking garbage. All right. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay. To replicate the filet mignon's luxurious consistency, Juicy Marbles doesn't use 3D printing, nor does it grow it in a lab, unlike other current methods. Instead, it uses a mysterious machine called the Meat-O-Matic 9000.
I didn't know they stacked shit that high.
The Meat-O-Matic. It sounds like the Ass Pounder 4000 from Always Sunny. The Meat-O-Matic 9000, which layers proteins into linear fibers mimicking muscle structures. Primary ingredients of the fibers are water, soy, blah, blah, blah. Let's see. And beetroot powder, which does a decent job of replicating the deep pink color of cow flesh without the blood runoff. This is disgusting. This is so bad for you. Juicy Marbles has also used sunflower oil. This is one of the major things that you don't want to consume are these polyunsaturated seed oils. These are so bad for the human body. To replicate a filet mignon steak marbling, the webbing of creamy white fat that makes beef so juicy. I'm about to throw the fuck up. All right, I'm getting a little bit nauseous. That doesn't look tasty to me, but I also know what it is. I don't know, fam. Look at that. That does not look like a steak, bro. That does not look like a steak. Not buying it. Literally not buying it. I'm not buying it. Is it worth it? I'd say just about. I'm sure you would. You're probably getting paid to write this article. If you're hosting a dinner party, vegan or vegetarian friends will be seriously thrilled to try this product, especially if they used to eat meat and still have the occasional cravings. If you have occasional cravings for meat, it's saying something. You're not getting enough nutrients. You're actually hungry for real food. Shocker, you can't live on tofu. You can't thrive on tofu. Alternatively, feed them to all your carnivorous friends. Listen to them rave about how it's the best bit of meat they've ever tasted. I doubt it. I mean, look, I don't, who knows? Maybe it does taste somewhat similar, but I'm not putting that in my mouth. Like if you're trying to trick someone, like try this, like, oh wow, it doesn't matter. Like, oh wow, it does taste like, you can make a lot of things taste like a lot of things. The snozberries taste like snozberries. It doesn't matter. I don't want those ingredients. Like, oh, you tricked me. Ha ha ha. As if it's only about the fucking flavor. Wow, it tastes like meat. It must be just as good. It's the stupidest fucking thing. It's the stupidest fucking thing. Doesn't make sense.